All right, so we are back with another video, and we are doing videos with Dementia Friendly Iowa to raise awareness about what it's like to have dementia. And we have two special guests here, Kevin Dill and Lori Payne, who are going to share some experiences about what it's like to live with dementia in their everyday lives. So one key message of Dementia Friends is that it is possible to have a good quality of life with dementia. So oftentimes people might think of dementia and have a bleak image of their mind of what someone's life might look like. But with these two, we see that they do live a really great quality of life. So Kevin, if we can start with you, can you share what a typical day might look like for you?
Let's see. Get up and let's see, the whiteboard says we get up and take medicine.
We forget our medicine sometimes, don't we, Roddy?
I don't know to take medicine. Tammy provides the medicine, right?
Mm-hmm. Rod does mine too.
Then, let's see, take medicine. I listen to the Bible. It's too hard to read.
I know, it is hard to read.
And then pray.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go to the gym and exercise because I have to be looking good for my man. And then drink a smoothie. Depends on what I have to lay down. I don't like to lay down, but I have to lay down. And now, with Lewy body dementia, it forces me to now I just want to sleep all day. And I don't want to sleep all day, so I fight it. But it's strange, because I never wanted to sleep. Now I just want to lay down and just lay there all day. And it's weird for me, and I fight it, which isn't as exhausting. But typically that's what we do, and then depending on errands and traveling, and summertime is golf, and
You do a lot of walking too, I think I've heard.
yeah, we do a lot of walking.
Looking for those Bigfoot.
Yep. I don't know. I don't watch TV much. It's hard to watch TV now. Sometimes I'll try to watch a movie.
Do you like funny movies or serious movies?
Any kind of.
Any
I like to
kind.
watch westerns.
So does Rod.
Sounds like you keep pretty busy.
I want to be busy. Because I don't want to lay down. Because then I feel like I'm done and it's over. My body's so tired, it just wants to sleep all day. If I could lay there and sleep all day, I would, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
So that's a new thing for us, is my brain is saying you just need to sleep all day and not get up. And so.
That's amazing though that you continue to do things you enjoy and continue to fight that. That's really cool. And my next question was about how do you keep that up? And I know it's because you have some really great support. So can you tell me a little bit about the support you have?
Yeah, we have Tammy, who some days is my wife, some days is pretty sure is the nurse, or I don't know who she is some days, but she's always there. And for me personally, just the grace of God. As you know, it's only by the grace of God go I. So I think without the tremendous impact of faith that I have in God, in Jesus Christ, I think that's my driving force. I think it's His grace is sufficient, right? I don't. For me, I guess it's so there's a verse in the Bible we know about. The apostles asked Jesus, why was this man born blind? Was it because he sinned or his parents sinned? And Jesus said, no, it was for the glory of God. And sometimes that's how I think that God has allowed me to have Lewy body dementia for the glory of God in some way. And so I strive for that every day, is how am I living my life for an impact for the glory of God, so that someday, even though you may not remember my name or anything about me, that when you think of me, you'll say, I saw Jesus in him. For me, that's the most important thing. So that's, and plus my kids, and plus, like Megan and Elaine, and my Marine brothers, and certain friends and family. But next to Tammy and my kids, probably and God, the other thing that keeps me going is Megan and Elaine with the Dementia Friendly. I think if I didn't have that, then I think it'd be tough to get up every day.
Well, we are super thankful that you are such an advocate and help out in so many ways. So.
Do you know Megan and Elaine?
Yes, I do know them, and yeah, they're working hard to try to make Iowa more dementia friendly. So, and it's really cool that people like you and Lori can be a part of it.
They're good people.
So that's great. Well, thank you for sharing. Like, it just sounds like you do so many things in life, and you do lead such a good quality of life, and it's due to such great support. So
the brain is fading, but our heart and our lives are still walking and striving, and we still feel and hurt and cry
and laugh,
love and laugh, and want to be friends, and want to enjoy our time with our friends and our family. We still want that. I don't understand it at times, and I don't understand that somebody's my wife or my family or my daughter or my son or my cousin. I don't sometimes understand that, but I know that that's a human being who matters and who for some reason cares for me as I care for them. And so I still want that. Just as they would want that, even if they don't have Alzheimer's or Lewy body dementia or frontotemporal dementia or vascular dementia. People still want that just as much as I do. I may not understand it, or Lori may not understand it, but we're still the same with or without dementia. We still
that's right.
want to be loved and cared for and respected and feel like we matter in this world, and that our voices are heard, and that when the load gets heavy for you, there's somebody there to help you carry that load. You should never feel like you're alone. I hate that people feel that way, but I also hate the fact that I see your heart. I don't know who you are, but I see your heart, and I care and love for you. I'm just sorry I can't remember you. I can't, no matter how hard I try. And I know that bothers my wife and kids, and I know it hurts their feelings. But for some reason, that part of me is gone, but my heart remains.
Yeah. Wow. That was amazing, Kevin. And like we've said before, there's no need to apologize for forgetting names or forgetting things, because yeah, there's just no need to apologize for that. That's part of the dementia. So we are just amazed and so grateful with how many relationships you keep up and everything you do. It's really amazing. What about you, Lori? I'm going to turn to you now. I guess, what does a typical day look like for you, and how do you continue to have a great life?
My family. They're pretty awesome.
Family's a big support to you. Yes.
Especially Amanda.
Yes, your daughter Amanda. Yes.
Yep.
And I asked Kevin, like, the kind of support that helps you have a good quality of life, so you would say your family is kind of the biggest for that. That's great.
Yep. My husband is the best husband in the whole entire world.
In our house.
Yes.
If I said to you right now, let's go to Jamaica, you'd say, let's go.
But you would.
And then I'd say, no, I don't want to fly.
There you go. At least he'd say yes, right? Yeah, I think that's huge too. It's people understanding what dementia is and knowing how to love and communicate with people that have dementia still. So yeah, that's really cool.
I've asked this question before many times and now I don't remember it, but what is the difference between Alzheimer's and the Lewy, what is that called?
Lewy body dementia.
Yeah. What's the difference?
Yeah.
Alzheimer's goes like this, and Lewy body dementia goes like this.
That's a good way to put it. That's a really great question too, Lori, and that's something we were going to talk about anyway. So
I'm sorry.
No, I'm glad you brought it up. So I'll share with anybody watching. That's a big question: is what is the difference between dementia and Alzheimer's, and then other types of dementia? So dementia is like an umbrella term, and it describes a set of symptoms that affect cognitive skills, thinking, reasoning, and the brain in general. So that's dementia overall, but then there's different diseases behind those symptoms that's causing the symptoms of dementia. So Alzheimer's is one type or one form of dementia, and Lewy body dementia is another type or form of dementia. And there are others as well. Kevin mentioned this earlier, but there's vascular dementia, frontotemporal, Lewy body, Alzheimer's. So there's all different diseases that cause symptoms of dementia. So yeah, thank you for asking that, because it's definitely something that needs to be clarified and a big misconception. And then like Kevin was saying, each disease that is a type of dementia has different characteristics. So how Kevin was saying Lewy body goes like this is because that is a characteristic. Oftentimes people with Lewy body dementia will have really good days and really bad days, and it can take a turn as you've experienced, whereas Alzheimer's might not be as much of that, but it is a decline over time and it's progressive. So yeah, thanks for asking that, Lori.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks for helping explain. I think the last question I have for you two, and it's something I've heard both of you say a lot. You'll say, I'm still Lori, and Kevin says, I'm still Kevin.
That's right, Kevin. High five.
Can you share about that? Why do you say I'm still Kevin? Why do you want people to know that?
I don't think you want people to treat you differently.
Yeah, and they do, I think. They
How so?
don't come around as much, don't call as much, don't text as much because they not sure if they're being helpful or not being helpful, not sure what to say.
Do you ask them?
Not sure if it's helpful for them to even come around, and that's when I say I'm still Kevin.
That's right.
That's all.
Still Kevin.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. What about you, Lori? You say you're still Lori. You have dementia, but you're still Lori.
That's right. Quirky, weird.
So much to Lori. Yeah, that's great. Well, thank you so much. I just want to say that for everyone watching and who has watched this video series, that I just want to thank you both for sharing your stories and for advocating for people with dementia and helping raise awareness with it, because it makes such a huge difference. And if we can educate people about what dementia is and how they continue to be friends with and have relationships with people with dementia, it makes all the difference. So
Thank you.
thank you.